So yesterday, a terrible tragedy occurred in a Brooklyn, New York neighborhood. A young Orthodox Jewish couple were killed by a BMW in a hit-and-run car crash. Nachman and Razy Glauber were struck as they were traveling in a livery cab on the way to the hospital. Razy was 7 months pregnant. Both Nachman and Razy were pronounced dead on arrival, but doctors were able to deliver the baby alive via C-section. Unfortunately, the infant this morning died at 5:30 a.m.
The police haven't located the driver yet. They did make an arrest yesterday of the owner of the car on insurance fraud charges, which I'm not sure so I don't know if they're vague about the charges right now, if it was related to the incident or not. But as far as the community reacting, they've reacted very strongly. I don't know if you saw the photos from the funeral yesterday, because the Jewish ritual, you have to bury relatively quickly. Mm-hmm. But 1,000 people showed up to the service, and a spokesman for the Satmar Hasidic community in Brooklyn said that he hopes and knows that prosecutors would pursue a triple homicide charges for this. So obviously the community's incredibly upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the service itself was it open air? I saw pictures where it's just people in the streets, just crowded in, listening to a rabbi speak.
Yeah, I think that was basically it. It was you could see, it was just 1,000 people out on the street, open air, in Williamsburg in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. And Williamsburg, which I'm sure you've been in South Williamsburg, is one of the largest Orthodox Jewish enclaves in the world. There are 250,000 Orthodox Jewish people in Brooklyn.
And will you be keeping us up to date on the developments, finding the driver, what's going to be happening with the owner of the car, why the owner perhaps was not driving the car and someone else was driving it? Yeah,
absolutely. There's this story is definitely far from over, and there'll be a lot of developments we'll be keeping our eye on.